Hello everybody, my name is Happy and I'd like to welcome you all to my gaming channel. We are continuing Fallout 4 survival mode, and as you can tell, I finished up last episode. We finished up Nick Valentine's personal quest, and we maxed out our affinity with him. I said that I was probably going to pick up a new companion this episode. I decided to see what we can do with Paladin Danse.
Paladin Danse.
There's still a place for you in the Brotherhood.
So we'll just go ahead and do that.
Want.
But I guess I'm going to have to join the Brotherhood to do so.
What would be expected of me if I joined?
You'd be under my command, and I'd expect you to follow orders.
Okay.
No more mercenary. This is the real thing.
Okay.
You'd have access to advanced military weapons, as well as your own personal suit power armor.
Okay.
Most important, you'd have the Brotherhood at your back, ready to spill its own blood to keep you alive. So, what do you say?
Let's do it.
I'd be honored to join.
Then that settles it. Haylen, Rhys, it's time to welcome our newest recruit to the Brotherhood. He shows a lot of promise, and with the proper guidance, I think he has the potential of becoming one of the best.
Right. Won't let you down.
Thanks. I promise not to let you down.
You don't have to prove anything else to me. Getting that transmitter was enough.
So you decided to stay, huh? I expected you to take your payment and run.
Oh, be in it. Give it up, brother.
I got tired of wandering alone.
Too bad. I was getting used to the thought of you leaving.
Rhys, that's enough. Like it or not, you're going to have to learn to work together. And you need to understand what it means to be a part of the Brotherhood. We're not soldiers. We're an army. And we've dedicated our lives to uphold a strict code of ethics. If you intend to stay within our rank, you need to obey our tenets without question.
Got it.
Don't worry. I've spent time in the military.
Perfect. Then there's no need to give you a long lecture. So I'll get right to the point. I only ask for two things from anyone under my command. Honesty, respect. You fall in line, you stay in line. I give you an order, and you follow it. Simple as that. There's one last order of business I wanted to get out of the way. I'm going to recommend you to be awarded the rank.
Okay.
Now, nothing's official until you speak to Elder Maxon, but I wanted you to be the first to know.
Right.
Thank you.
Thanks aren't necessary. Just continue excelling at your duties. So,
Ad Victoriam, Knight.
He doesn't even know what that means, Haylen.
ad victoriam means to victory.
I
In
know what
our
it
eyes,
means.
defeat is unacceptable because we're fighting for the future of mankind. Our rallying cry is more powerful than any weapon you could ever carry. Remember that. Now, I've received orders that we're both to report to the Prydwen. However,
Got it.
if you want to run a few ops for Scribe Haylen or Knight Rhys first, they could certainly use your assistance. I'll leave the choice up to you. Let me know when you're ready to mount.
Sounds good. So, I'm going to pass on doing their missions for now.
Excuse me, Paladin Danse?
Are you ready to head up to the ship?
Not quite.
I
Go
know
ahead
where
and
you're
get their
going,
He's still
missions.
giving
but
you the
if you
cold
want to
shoulder.
remain a part of the Brotherhood, I'd get back here.
I wish we can see eye to eye.
Rhys only sees one thing. Rhys bleeds Brotherhood. It's all he cares about. It's his family. It's his whole life. If anything else comes into the picture and gets in the way, he shoves it aside.
Is there something between the two of you?
When I first joined up, Rhys is the one who sponsored me. Took me under his wing, showed me the ropes. I thought there was a little more between us, so I asked him if he cared about me that way. He told me the Brotherhood of Steel was all that he cared about. And there was no room for anything else in his life. We never spoke about it again. Look, I need to get back to things. If you're worried about Rhys, just keep doing what you're doing. He'll come around soon enough. So, are you ready to take on your first assignment?
Sure.
Ready.
Great. Let me explain what I need you to do. One of the Brotherhood's most important duties is the recovery and preservation of technology that was lost when the bombs fell. I have a list of locations that contain artifacts we need you to recover in order to have them cataloged and studied by our scribes. Here, this should cover all the information you'll need to find your first artifact.
All right.
Good luck. Be careful.
All right. Oh boy, the Dunwich Bow.
All right, out with it. What's your game?
I hope I haven't offended you again.
Offended? Hardly. I'm just trying to figure you out. You're not the military type. You're a loner. Well, I can't figure out why you're sticking around. You got what you wanted, so why don't you hit the road?
The Brotherhood might be the best chance I'll ever have to find my son.
Well, as far as reasons go, that's a pretty good one. Look, I'm gonna cut you some slack because Danse trusts you. But if you step out of line and put any of my brothers or sisters in danger, I'll make sure you regret it. So, ready for your assignment, hero?
Sure.
Ready.
Then listen up. Like it or not, one of our most important duties is to keep the Commonwealth clear of the trash. I'm talking about mutants, ghouls, synths. The abominations the damn eggheads caused when they started playing with their toys.
Okay.
This op is simple. I'm going to send you to a target, and you're going to terminate everything that calls it home. All the details you need are right here. Don't come back until the job's done.
All right. So murder a bunch of people. Okay.
Watch your back out there.
Now we can talk to
We're
them.
the only ones
Are you ready to
scouring
head
the
up to the
Commonwealth
ship?
for those
Might well.
Of course I am. Never seen anything so impressive.
Takes your breath away, doesn't it? We call our ship Prydwen. She's loaded with enough troops and supplies to mount a major offensive. If she's here, Elder Maxon's here. And that means we're going to.
Okay.
Who's Elder Maxon?
Maxon? Man's a lunatic. Maxon is the commander of this division of the Brotherhood of Steel. He's the model of what every Brotherhood soldier hopes to be. If we're going to war, I can promise you that he'll be leading the charge. That being said, you're about to get to know the Prydwen up close and personal.
Okay.
I've received orders that we're both to report to her immediately.
Got it.
Follow me up to the roof of the police station. We're going for a little ride.
All right. Sounds good. So it looks like we're going to get initiated into the Brotherhood. We'll take care of that. A little bit more food. Do this. Come on. Open sesame. Open, open. There we go. The door was being stubborn. So yeah, we're not going to do a lot of the missions for the Brotherhood right now. I just want to get a foot in the door and get to where I can use Danse as a companion, because I know that he is an eligible companion. And we'll probably take him with us when we head into the glowing sea. Got the armor to handle it. Yes, I will be wearing my armor as well. Aha.
Since we're meant to fly, they would have built us with wings.
That minigun in front of you is loaded and ready to fire. If you spot anything hostile during the flight, I suggest you put it to good use.
All right. You're my spotter, dog meat. Tell me if you see any mutants or super ghouls. Super mutants or ghouls.
The Commonwealth looks different. Never see how drastically the perception of the battle changes. We're going to need that edge. Take on the enemy. They've already proved technologically superior, which means there's no telling what types of weapons.
Okay, who's shooting at us?
Hopefully, air superiority and tactical know-how. Now we have.
Somebody is.
And I'm betting that
Oh?
Elder Maxon will have a plan already in place by the time we arrive.
I hear you, Dan, but shouldn't you be concerned about the fact we're being shot at?
Everyone believes in our cause, but they've been blinded to rumors and misinformation. They don't realize Brotherhood of Steel, Commonwealth, last hope, survival.
Nice
Every
try.
man, child will love is mortal danger. matter of time. Enemy overwhelms the population, cleansing the Commonwealth. I will gladly spill my own blood if it ensures our victory.
I gotta admit, he sounds like his heart's in the right place and that he's sincere.
The airport. Prydwen should be coming into view. Meeting Lancer Captain Kells on the phone. Get close to me and answer all.
Uh-oh. Shot at again. Well, not from the ship, is it? Definitely with people aboard that. There's the Prydwen. Got to admit, this is a nice, quick way to travel.
There she is. Far too long. All right, soldier. This is everything changes. Ready?
Who needs help?
Yeah, we down, we're down.
Permission to come aboard, sir?
Permission granted. Welcome back, pal. Allow me to be the first to congratulate you on a successful mission.
Is this our new recruit?
Yes, sir. I field promoted him to initiate, and I'd like to sponsor his entry into our rankings personally.
Yes, we've read your reports. You'll be pleased to know that Elder Maxon's approved your request. Place the recruit in your charge.
Thank you, sir. And my current orders?
You are to remain on the Prydwen and await further instructions.
Very good, sir. Ad Victoriam, Captain.
Ad Victoriam, Captain. So, you're the one Paladin Danse has taken under his wing. You don't look much like a soldier to me.
Looks can be deceiving.
Which is precisely why I personally insist on scrutinizing every recruit who boards this vessel. I've read Paladin Danse's reports. He seems to think you'll make a fine addition to the Brotherhood. You might expect an endorsement like that to grant you a great deal of latitude. Let me make one thing clear. The Brotherhood of Steel has traveled to a specific goal, and as the captain of this vessel, I won't allow anyone to jeopardize our mission, no matter how valuable they think they are. Understood?
Right. Understood.
Absolutely.
Good. That's all for now, soldier. Your orders are to proceed to the command deck for the address, after which Elder Maxon wishes to have a word with you. If you have any questions, ask me now. Otherwise, you're dismissed.
Can you tell me anything about Elder Maxon?
Elder Maxon is the supreme commander of the Brotherhood. Without his tenacity and his vision, we'd still be a small group of complacent stragglers, occupying the Citadel and the capital wasteland.
Okay.
In a mere decade, he's grown the Brotherhood of Steel into a major military. He's an inspiration to us all. Is there anything else?
What are my orders?
Your order. Anything else?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I don't have any questions.
Then I suggest you head over to the command deck immediately.
All right.
Dismissed.
Here we go.
And to you, too.
Which way is the command deck, sir?
Welcome aboard. Elder Maxon is
I see somebody important here.
Brothers and sisters, the road behind has been long and fraught with difficulty. Each and every one of you has surpassed my expectations by rapidly facilitating our arrival in the Commonwealth. You have accomplished this amazing feat without a hint of purpose or direction. And most impressive, without question. Now that the ship is in position, it is time to reveal our purpose. And beneath the Commonwealth, there is a cancer, known as the Institute. A malignant growth that needs to be cut before it infects the surface. They are experimenting with dangerous technology that could prove to be the world's undoing for the second time in recent history. The Institute scientists have created a weapon that transcends the destructive nature of the atom bomb. They call their creation the Sith, the robotic abomination of technology that is free-thinking and masquerades as a human being. This notion that a machine could be granted free will is not only offensive, but horribly dangerous. And like the atom, if it isn't harnessed properly, it has the potential of rendering us extinct as a species. I'm not prepared to allow the Institute to continue this line of experimentation. Therefore, the Institute and their Siths are considered enemies of the Brotherhood of Steel and should be dealt with swiftly and mercilessly. This campaign will be costly, and many lives will be lost. But in the end, we will be saving humankind from its worst enemy. It's ad victoriam.
Ad Victorium! Dog meat, you said Ad Victorium too.
Our Vertibird should give us the air superiority we need to win this war.
Alright, we are going to continue.
I care about them, you know. The people of the Commonwealth.
I can see that. They're playing with fire and we need to save them.
Exactly. I just hope we're here in time. I refuse to allow the mistakes of the past to be repeated.
What do you want from me?
I want you to start taking responsibility for this planet. To start making a difference. And from what I've read in Paladin Danse's reports, you've already begun that journey. Seeing as he's one of my most respected field officers, you couldn't get a better recommendation. Therefore, from this moment forward, I'm granting you the rank of Knight. And, befitting your title, we're granting you a suit of power armor to protect you on the field of battle. Wear it with pride.
I'll do my best to live up to it.
I'm certain that you will. In any event, once you're finished becoming familiar with the Prydwen and my staff, report to the flight deck for your new orders. Welcome aboard the Prydwen, soldier. Make us proud.
Getting a bit of twitch on prop 3. Adjusting torque.
Congratulations on the promotion, Knight.
Tighten up the meter. Like that. Now split the difference. Fair? Now half that. Do you want to do it? No, almost got it.
Oops. I forgot to defend Nordhagen Beach. Oops.
The Prydwen is a magnificent ship.
I'd gladly lay down my life if it keeps humanity from repeating the apocalypse.
getting...
I am clearly missing something.
For taste.
Hull plating integrity looks good. No need to adjust.
Reactor at 100% efficiency.
Proximity sensors green. Getting a 3-second pingback.
Wait a minute. I am so much missing something. Been on the flight deck. We're in the command. This.
Engine turbines at 87%.
Main deck. Try that.
Status report.
Green across the board, sir. Nothing.
Aha!
Carry on.
This may be what I was looking for. It looks like what I was looking for. Yes. Ooh, they got a kitty.
I believe we're due for a bit of a chat after you've spoken to Elder Maxon and Paladin Danse.
So how
They have a private bar.
We've got a lot of work ahead of us, brother.
Paladin Danse.
There you are. How did it go with Elder Maxon?
I was very impressed with him. He seems to know what's best for everyone.
Exactly. Without his determination, we'd be lost. I just hope you appreciate how much of a chance I'm taking bringing you into the fold this quickly. Not to put too fine a point on it, but if you screw up, we go down together.
I won't let you down, Danse. I promise.
Good. Now, I know you're eager to hop into a suit of power armor and take the fight to the Institute. But first things first. In order to be an effective part of the team, you need to learn your way around this ship and get to know its crew. Since I've been officially assigned to you as your sponsor, I'd recommend taking me along with you.
Sounds good. Let's go.
That's what I wanted. And Nick, where do we send Nick to? I sent him to, I'm tempted to send him to Far Harbor. Help the synths there. But he does have an office. I sent him to Longfellow's cabin. You can always visit his office anytime he wants to take care of business. Okay, I gotta meet a few people.
Ah, good. You're finally here. Just set the books down anywhere. I'll get to them as soon as I can.
I think you're confusing me with someone else.
Perhaps I need to rummage through the supply bins for a new pair of glasses. Since it's obvious that you aren't who I was expecting, would you mind telling me why you're here?
Okay.
Maxon wanted me to meet the crew, so you were next on my list.
Ah, yes. You must be the new recruit described in Paladin Danse's report. Under normal circumstances, I'd provide you with a proper orientation of my department. However, I'm woefully behind setting up research patrols and getting bombarded with requests for technical documentation. Unfortunately, I'm lacking the personnel needed to get the job done.
Maybe I can lend you a hand.
That would be splendid. As you patrol the Commonwealth, keep your eyes open for blueprints, memos, manuals,
We can do
books,
that.
charts. Anything containing useful technical data. I'm authorized to pay you for each bundle of documents that you recover. And if you
Okay.
wish to be assigned to a research patrol, I have plenty of them waiting to be filled. In any event, it was a pleasure to meet you, Knight.
All right.
Glad you finally stopped by, soldier. Are you ready for your medical exam?
Sure.
Sure. Go right ahead.
All right. I'm going to ask you a series of medical-related questions, and I'd like you to answer me to the best of your ability. First question. As a child, were you ever exposed to radiation for an extended period of time?
There wasn't that much radiation around before the bombs fell.
Before the bombs? What? Let me check my notes. You were a vault dweller? You're probably healthier than anyone else aboard. Anyway, sorry I missed that in your records. Just going down the list of questions. I'm sure you understand.
I do. Not a
Okay,
problem.
Second question. Have you ever had or come in contact with a person confirmed to be carrying a communicable disease?
Never.
Never been seriously sick in my life.
Good, good. Third
Not true,
question. And please, answer honestly. Have you ever had sexual relations with any species considered non-human?
Okay. I'm gonna go with never.
No. Never have.
Very well. Last question. Would you have any problems pulling the trigger on an enemy of the Brotherhood, whether they're human, formerly human, or machine?
I hesitated on the previous question because of Curie.
If my life's in danger, I'll do whatever it takes to defend myself.
That's an acceptable answer, and the most common. Excellent. I think I've got all the information I need. I see no reason to prevent you from beginning your duties immediately. If you ever need
All right.
medical assistance, you let me know.
Will do. Excuse me.
There. Try it now.
Nothing. I was supposed to report 10 minutes ago. You can't fix it.
I can fix it. You're the one who decided to kick your way through a Mirelurk. Got it.
There it is. Thanks, brother.
There's no time to waste when there's work to be done.
So, you're the new recruit I heard about. Not what I was expecting.
Okay.
Sounds like you're disappointed.
Not disappointed, just surprised. You don't look like one of the usual wastelanders we pick up. Anyway, since you came down here to meet me, we may as well get it over with. My name's Ingram, and this lovely little grease pit is where you'll usually find me. If your power armor's too tight in the crotch, the Prydwen's about to crash into the ground, or a robot's gone haywire, you come see me.
Got it.
Sounds like you have a pretty full plate.
Plate. Hell, I have a whole table's worth of duties around here. There isn't a day that goes by on this tub without 5 or 6 things breaking down. And since I'm stuck in this rig, I'm not quite as spry as I used to be. The work tends to pile up.
Actually, you seem to be getting around really well.
I suppose it's better than the alternative. Anyway, I'm sure you're here to get your hands on some power armor. There's a pretty decent T-60 suit sitting in Bay 3 that's all yours. The left leg actuator's a bit sticky, but it'll keep the creeps off of you. Oh, and if you need any work done on it, feel free to use the workshops around here.
Got it.
If you'll excuse me, I need to get back to work.
Okay. Last but not least.
So you're the new knight I heard about? Glad to have you
Proctor.
on the team.
Step forward, Knight. Even though they've locked me in this blasted cage, I promise that I won't bite.
Yeah, that's what they all say.
Looks uncomfortable in there.
It's not that bad. Now, this is the stowage depot, and I, as you probably already guessed, am the ship's quartermaster. Proctor Tegan. The powers that be have me locked in here, so I can keep an eye on the Brotherhood's valuables. If you need to stock up on supplies before you head out on a mission, this is the place to buy them.
Got it.
That's good to know.
I'm glad you're the agreeable type. When I tell most of the new recruits that they have to buy their own equipment, they give me the stink eye. The good news is by having a constant flow of caps, I'm able to buy whatever you bring me. Yeah, I'm mostly interested in weapons, but I'll take anything useful. Of course, if you're just looking to make a few caps on the side, I might have some extra work for you to do.
Okay, sounds good.
I could use some extra caps.
You need them, and I want you to spend them here. It's a match made in heaven. It just involves a little bit of heavy lifting and interacting with the local farms. And since I'm stuck up here manning this one-man zoo, I need someone to do the legwork for me. After you're done with the meet and greet, we can discuss the details. In the meantime, if you ever need anything else, a gun, a mod, even ammo, you just let me know.
Okay.
Excuse me, Proctor Tegan.
What brings you to me today?
Barter.
Let me see what you have.
All of my weapons are mission ready.
Want those? Let's go ahead and take them all. What did I just buy? Oops. That. Right here. Sell that. We'll sell that. Sell that. No interesting weapon. Nothing there that I needed. Right. Okay, we'll go talk to Elder Maxim.
If Elder Maxim ordered me to follow him to the gates of hell,
I don't want to get pinned down here too long. But I do want to get in good with the Brotherhood.
You know those scents with the plastic faces? They creep me the heck out.
Control systems all reporting back nominal.
Delta sequence initiated. Completion time 14 minutes.
Communications array calibration test successful. All bands nominal.
Superstructure integrity green. Hull plating stable.
Okay, so Maxim must have gone out here.
Don't let Maxim's age fool you. He's a brilliant tactician and an experienced soldier.
Aha!
Now that you've familiarized yourself with the Prydwen's crew, are you ready for your next assignment, brother?
Yes.
Yes, Elder.
Good. Let's get right to it then. Shall we? Take a look over there. That's Fort Strong. And it's infested with super mutants. Having those aberrations of nature close enough to smell is making me sick to my stomach. To make matters worse, they're sitting on top of a massive stockpile of Fat Man shells we could use in our campaign.
Oh boy.
I want you to head over there. Wipe out everything that moves, and secure that stockpile. Understood?
Understood.
Consider it done.
Look,
I realize you're eager to take the fight to the Institute, but it'll have to wait. The Brotherhood cannot allow those abominations to have a nuclear arsenal at their fingertips.
It'll be
I agree with that.
to exterminate that mutant filth.
Now, we have a Vertibird on standby, fully armed and ready to depart. Use it to carry our message to Fort Strong and wipe those dirty mutants from the face of the earth. Dismissed.
Got it.
Welcome aboard, Knight. Instruments are green, and we're cleared for release.
Fighting who here? I can't see clearly enough to be sure. Who are friends and who are foes? And I definitely don't want to accidentally shoot a bunch of fellow members of the Brotherhood. Right, dog meat, you're on spotter duty.
Target acquired. I'll try and keep them in your sights.
Whoa! Well, that didn't go very well. Question is, do I focus on the mammoth, or do I take out the little ones first? Little ones first. That was hard.
Welcome aboard, Knight. Instruments are green, and we're cleared for release.
I genuinely think I'd do better on the ground against Fort Strong. Dog meat. We got this, buddy.
Target acquired. I'll try and keep them in your sights. Hightail it back to Prydwen for repairs.
Get out of here. Thank you, dog meat. Nice having my own private bodyguard there. Wait, another one.
Maintain your position.
Get him, dog meat.
Quite a bit of trash to pick through here. Searching through it could prove beneficial.
A lot of radioactive containers around here, I see. Hey, big guy. We go.
This area seems to be
That's
in
better.
disarray. Wonder if this is recent.
Who's there? We're not alone in here, I'm thinking.
Got it.
There's playing tricks on me. He's gonna be a good
Yeah.
Judging from the amount of dust present, it's safe to assume we're the first people to investigate this location in quite a while.
Well, I would agree, presuming that you don't count super mutants as people.
Aim for their weak spot.
Getting off!
Watch your step. There's quite a bit of debris here. This area has obviously been abandoned for quite some time.
Here we go. Don't know where we're going, but we're on our way.
Watch your step. There's quite a bit of debris here.
Understood. Interesting. I just accidentally completed a mission. Armor workbench. Too bad it's not a weapon workbench.
I hear something. What? Who's there? Must have been nothing. Out there somewhere.
Yo, psst, ready.
Somewhere out there.
Someone there?
You hear that?
Over there! What? Get him! I hear something. Can't hide forever! You humans run! Now suffer for your arrogance! Where'd you go? Mission accomplished.
We got lucky there. They had some serious heavy weapons. Hello.
Paladin Danse.
Look at this place. You must hate these mutants as much as I do.
No, I like living as much as you do.
Why do you hate super mutants so much?
They're responsible for the death of a close friend, a Brotherhood knight named Cutler. So when you ask if I hate them, I say hate's too gentle a word. These
Fair.
monstrosities are just another example of man blindly taking a step forward, only to wind up stumbling 2 steps back.
Understood, sir.
Paladin.
Look at this place. You must hate these mutants.
Why do...
They're
really?
So when you ask if these monsters, I've been fighting for years, trying to put a stop to this madness. And just when I thought we were getting the upper hand, along come the synths. I've seen what these super mutants do to people. Can you imagine what the synths would do to us if they ever got the upper hand? It would be Armageddon repeated, and maybe the end of everything that we hold dear. Look, I don't mean to bore you with my rhetoric. I just want you to understand how important these missions are.
I do.
Don't apologize. It reminds me why I'm doing this.
Thank you, brother. It's good to know you're taking my advice to heart. Anyway, that's enough of that. What's important here is that you got the job done and secured these warheads. You should head back up to the Prydwen and talk to Maxon. I'm sure he'll want to debrief you as soon as possible. Dismissed.
All right.
Geiger's going crazy with this suit.
Want to get on the main mission as soon as possible, so... Excuse me. Fort Strong, U.S. Army Depot. Bravo Team M42, Report 1. Things are getting tough around here. Brock has decided to split our men into 2 teams. I drew one of the short straws, so I ended up with the M42 Fat Man Launcher team, while most of my buddies are sitting pretty upstairs with the T-518 suits. I can't even begin to describe what a ridiculous idea the M42 is. A man-portable mini-nuke thrower that a trooper in the field is supposed to deploy at close range. I've been poring over the schematics. I have no idea how we're going to get this thing to throw a warhead far enough not to kill a soldier and lucky enough to be struck with those death traps. We stripped the warhead weight down as much as possible, but I think we're looking at this from the wrong way. Instead of trying to reduce the warhead weight, we should try and amp the power of the thrower itself. I know that means adding weight to an already existing piece of ordnance, but I don't think we have any choice. One of the guys suggested we try magnetics to push the warhead through, like a railgun, but the power pack would need to be the size of a suitcase. I'll keep picking away at this problem and see what I can turn up. Okay? We lost 2 good soldiers this morning. They were on the surface testing the MIRV variant of the launcher. One of the warheads misfired and hit the ground right where they were standing. Poor bastards didn't even have a chance. We couldn't even find the remains to send home to their folks, so Brock told us to just fill some cans with sand. I'll tell you, that guy doesn't give a crap about us. He's just worried about the brass back in Washington giving him a hard time. I was in bed last night when I had one of those eureka moments. I ran over to the night shift guys on the lab, swept all their drawings on the floor, and started sketching my idea. They must have thought I had lost my mind. 6 hours and about 14 cups of coffee later, and I had it all mapped out. We'd used a small subcharge as a launching catalyst to catapult warhead from the launcher. We'd have plenty of range, and the subcharge could be built into the warhead itself. Brock seemed to like the plan and gave us the go-ahead to prototype the device. I can't wait to try it out. It took the better part of a year and over 100 test firings, but the M42 is ready to be shipped out into the field. I can't believe I spent over a year on this single project. I feel pretty good knowing we're delivering a well-tested weapon to our own guys fighting overseas. Now that it's over, I suppose Brock will move us on to something else. For now, I'm going to spend the rest of the month packing up those warheads to ship off base. Okay? Can't stop yawning all of a sudden. Oh, I found a technical document. Yay! Uh-oh, I see some mini nukes. Oh boy.
Hey.
And give them to one person I can trust not to fire them off. Those are all mini nukes, and wow. Yeah, I see why the Brotherhood's concerned. Where did we? All right. What I was hoping would just be a pick, grab, dance, and go is turning into a major side quest. But hopefully it won't last too. What is it, boy? How am I supposed to get back to the Prydwen? There he is. I can say, where's the other one? There were two. Thought I heard something. Ah, that's not the button I wanted. Dang it, I hate it when I accidentally waste supplies. Oh, hey. I know this place. The place I failed to rescue. Oops. Let's get in here and see how much damage I need to repair, since I failed to save them. Looks like we're mostly intact. And of course I lost Danse.
Can't remember the last time I had clean fingernails.
Yeah.
Lost track of how many blisters I got.
But we're doing okay on... Oh, we're really getting back up on stim packs. I'm happy to see that. I was worried there for a while that I was getting too low. Mostly because I was getting too low.
I hope you ain't one of them synths here to spy on me.
Yeah.
Damn raiders hit us hard.
Yeah, sorry about that. Couldn't get here in time.
I just want to trade a few things.
Of course.
Okay, they don't seem to be particularly mad at me, which is a good sign. But yeah, glad I was able to at least stop in and take a look.
We've got to do something to stop these raiding attacks.
Get over to the Prydwen. Wish I could have caught Danse to get all that supplies I had him carrying. Looks like we got a fight going on here. Okay, this is one we were looking at earlier.
Remember your 3 C's.
Ah, training, okay.
Not everything you meet in the wasteland will have all of them. But they're guaranteed to have at least one. Outstanding. I can see you don't need my supervision. The final rule of my reign.
If you find any technical documents, you should bring them to Proctor Quinlan for analysis.
Will do. I want to check something while we're here. Yeah, there it is. Oh, we can't. I thought so. Nick, what are you doing here? I sent you away. That's not a complaint, by the way, Nick. Good to see you, buddy. This is an interesting settlement. I like these counters, but definitely we'll replace him with something else shortly. We'll eventually need to clear out a lot of these chairs. Not necessarily right away. Okay.
Have you ever wondered where old planes go to die?
I didn't, but now I do know. Either way.
This is our supply depot. Unless you're here on official business, I need you to clear up.
How do I get up?
Carry food with you, or you'll end up eating some pretty questionable things to stay alive.
There it is. There's what I'm looking for.
Yeah, research patrol.
Babysitting field scribe.
Oh, that was quicker than I expected. Couldn't even get comfortable.
Lancer Captain Kells is one of
Outstanding work at Fort Strong, soldier.
What happens at Fort Strong now?
Paladin Danse is supervising the transfer of the Fat Man warheads to the Prydwen. They'll provide quite an edge to our arsenal. I've also ordered
not sure I'm happy about that.
The location, and use it as a staging area to protect the eastern side of the airport. All in all, you handed us quite a valuable location.
It was an honor fighting for the Brotherhood.
I'm glad you feel that way, because our mission here has only just begun. In order to bring the Institute to its knees, we need to use every weapon at our disposal. I try to supply my soldiers with the best. That's why I'm giving you these. Signal grenades can call a Vertibird to your location when you need aerial transport.
Nice.
Simply throw one to the ground, and the Vertibird will hone in on the unique electromagnetic smoke it emits. Once you're aboard, use the map on your Pip-Boy to interface with the pilot's navigation system, so he'll be able to take you wherever you need.
Right, thank you. Very handy.
Thank you, Elder. I'll make good use of them.
I expect that you will. Now, I'm sure you're aware that Fort Strong is simply the first step towards the liberation of the Commonwealth. An even greater task lies ahead. By now, I'm sure you've deduced that our arrival in the Commonwealth wasn't coincidental. We're here because of a unique energy reading recorded by Paladin Danse's recon team. According to our scribes, the reading indicated a level of technology that only the Institute could achieve. The moment this information came to light, our mission became clear. The Institute, and everyone responsible for the creation of the synths, must be eliminated at all costs. To accomplish this goal, we need to locate the Institute's headquarters. I've had our scribes meticulously searching the Commonwealth, but they've come up empty-handed.
Anything you need, Elder. You just say the word.
I want you to get out there and become our eyes and ears on the ground. You seem to have a vested interest in locating the Institute before we met, so I'm confident you'll travel in the right circles. If you discover a way in, I need you to report it to me immediately. Any questions, Knight?
None.
Aren't there any pre-war records about the Institute that might help us?
Our records indicate that the Institute was born from the remnants of a pre-war educational facility, the Commonwealth Institute of Technology. The ruins of the facility are at the center of the city, but we've already searched them thoroughly. The location appears to have been abandoned long ago, so it appears that the trail ends there. Anything else, Knight?
Okay, no questions.
Not right now, Elder.
Very well then. Dismissed.
We've already got our lead on the Institute, so we'll follow that. Where in the heck did we lose Danse?
Delta sequence initiated. Completion time 14 minutes.
Getting rather tired of losing him all the time. Guy's in heavy armor. He shouldn't be that hard to keep track of.
Ammunition or weapon mods. Proctor Tegan might have what you need.
Almost starting to wish that I would have just taken 3D instead. Still may end up doing that if I don't make some progress with getting Danse. Well, since I don't see him right away, we're gonna go ahead.
Have you ever fired a minigun? Chews through barrels like paper.
Yep. Except they're really not accurate. We're gonna go ahead and check out that main area. See if there's any beds that we can use.
Attention. Due to increased raider activity, all leave requests to off-base sites have been temporarily suspended. Affected parties will have their leave compensated at the next available opportunity. That is all.
So this must be the one that's earmarked for me. That's good to know.
Can't talk right now. Gotta clean the Mirelurk scat off my boots.
I'm just curious. Threatening is one likeness. That's one likeness as well. Okay, so it just opened his door. We don't want to do that. I mean, we're not against doing that, Mike. Ooh. Cool. Is there? Yeah, there is.
That Salisbury steak is mine.
The human-looking synths are the worst. They hide in plain sight.
They do. I get the fear sense, I really do. They could replace anyone.
Welcome aboard, brother.
That is kind of dangerous. We're gonna go ahead and put on our armor.
I'd stay away from ferals.
Dr. Ingram said she needed this suit tested yesterday.
Yeah, I get it. Just, what if I miss?
Don't.
Okay, sure. Firing.
Do you know what a 10-pound cockroach can do to a buoyancy regulator? I guess. Don't get smart. You want to see the Brotherhood's greatest warship brought down by blocks? I'll report.
Phenomenal. And you didn't scuttle the ship. Thanks, Mission.
Sure. Anytime. Thank God.
I knew it was gonna say that. Get some rest. Not seeing Danse here either. Wonder if there's a...
Attention all personnel. Research patrols are a crucial facet of our operation here in the Commonwealth. Any Brotherhood soldiers that have not received a research patrol assignment should speak to Proctor Quinlan immediately.
I don't know what the protocol is about having dogs on the Prydwen, so I'll just pretend I didn't see this.
I heard Paladin Danse. He's here somewhere.
Don't forget, you are the eyes and the ears of the Brotherhood. If you see or hear anything suspicious, it is your duty to report it immediately.
There. That should hold.
Thank you, sister.
You know, we wouldn't have to worry about them getting out if they weren't on the ship.
Your concerns are noted, Scribe. Give Dr. Ingram my thanks.
Can't believe super mutants.
Whoa!
Science has gone so wrong.
It sounded like he was down here. Sorry about the mess, guys. I promise that was not intentional. I keep forgetting how much damage these suits can do when you jump. Aha, maybe that's him now?
Unless you like getting
yeah,
shot,
it is.
Never turn your back on a gunner.
Got it.
The Commonwealth's a dangerous place. Make sure you gear up before you head out.
Will do.
Huh?
Danse?
Ready to continue our mission, soldier?
Yes.
Ready.
Roger that.
Alright, we're getting out of here. Which way is out? This'll do it, I think. Okay. Well, hi, Elder Maxim. Don't mind us. We're just passing by. I'll try not to step on anybody's foot. Alright. Gonna take this back to,
That Elder Maxon got that scar in his face from going one-on-one.
the alley. Compare it with my nice suit there. Decide which is better. I suspect the one over at Hangman's Alley is probably better. But we'll see. And then once we get that, we'll call it a day. Once we figure out what armor we're gonna keep. Okay, so this is... Where does this go? Curious. Whee, whee. Yeah. Aha. I am night. Hear me thunder. Our settlement should be right over here. Gonna get all that stuff that I gave Paladin and dump it off here. Yeah, here it is.
Hey, go ahead. Got anything interesting for me today?
No, the question is, you got anything in? Need that paint. Okay. Drop the buff out. I'm not gonna waste a lot of time here. Gonna drop the stuff I clearly don't need. I'll keep the ammo. We're just gonna head straight over Hangman Alley. Oh, that's right, I'm not on my network. Can't fast travel. Well, I can if I use my new. We'll head over to Nordhagen Beach. We'll set up that's actually a good idea because we can set up a delivery from Nordhagen to here. There it is. Yeah, that's Nordhagen Beach over there. Okay. Let's walk under the water. Which is majorly annoying, but while we're doing that, I'll put it on auto drive. I've got an important message here I need to check. Are we there yet? Yep. Okay, come on up. There's my water plant. Cool. Let's find a worker that's working here. Yes. You will do. We're gonna send you over to the Boston airport. You are now a caravan worker. We'll worry about setting that up later. Main thing is it's connected to the network. I will set up a small settlement there off camera and get its growth started. And we'll just go from there. Looks like I may have to do some tweaking on Hangman Alley as well. It looks like their happiness has been going down. So when we get there, we'll take a look and just see if there's any obvious problems. But we're not going to overthink it. Get inside. Looks like everything is pretty much in order. Don't have any spare.
Crop's been growing pretty good lately.
We don't have a lot of spare equipment for some of this stuff, but that's all right. Okay, we're gonna park this armor here. They got fusion core. All right, let me check out torso. 300, 205, 300. Oh, no, no, no. That's not what I wanted. Okay, where is the torso? 420, 320, 300. Health is higher. So this is better overall. Now, I don't know if that will hold true once I upgrade the Brotherhood armor. But this is pretty good. And it is Hellfire. Okay, so that's in pretty good shape. Get some water.
Don't much care for good name.
I think we'll call it good right here.
You know what I call a good day? One that ends without an empty stomach.
We'll probably get one more night's sleep. And then we will... Actually... Ah!
You hear about that farm run by ghouls?
I've heard about it, yes.
Easy living, this ain't.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and call it a night here. What we'll do is we'll pick up here next time. We'll put on that armor and we're going to head out into the glowing sea. We'll take Danse with us and Dog Meat, of course.
Wakey, wakey, Blue. Come on.
All right.
Yes?
If you ain't been up to see Grey Garden, you should go. Whole place is run by robots.
Not many
I know it
doctors
is.
these days. Should let me take a look at it.
I agree. And while I'm thinking about it, we're going to go ahead and get the radiation taken care of. I need to set up a
I feel sick.
a few more
Let's flush your system.
of those decontamination arches. De-radiation arches, I guess you call it.
And that's that. Anything else bothering you?
Nope.
No
Nothing you can do anything
Off
about
you
it
go,
anyway.
then.
All right.
Honest work yet.
So we'll call it a game. Like I said, we'll call it a game right here. Pick up next time with Danse, and we're going to head out and find that scientist. Till then, see you next time. Bye.